What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we're going to be going over Pawswap because Paw has actually been having some bad stuff going on in it. We're going to talk about what's going on in Pawswap because it's not what you think. But anyways, we'll talk about this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, don't forget to come to cryptomillionaires.shop to go get some Crypto Millionaires merch. We got a lot of stuff on here from King Bitcoin shirts, Crypto Vibes, Crypto Millionaire Established 2023, all these different types of shirts. So definitely check out the Crypto Millionaire shirts here. And yeah, we have all different types of stuff for all different types of people. But anyways, let's move on to Paw. So as you can see, Paw is down right now. It's down 5.1%. And when I talk about we have bad stuff going on in Paw, it's not that Paw is crashing and all this. It is down 45% in the last 14 days, but that's because, let's be honest, Paul had a enormous run, like enormous, literally. Like in the last 30 days, it's up 1,400% still. Like you can't talk about Paul crashing because it had a huge run and now it's kind of settling down. Just from looking at this, I'm not even doing a technical analysis, but I see some supports here, some common supports. Right here, you can see that support is being met right there, and that support keeps coming yet again and again and again. And that same support was our resistance over here, and our resistance becomes our support becomes resistance. So you can see exactly where it's heading. I didn't even have to really look at the charts to know where it's going. It's kind of obvious right now because we do have the supports. But really what we want to mainly talk about here with Paul is more so inside of the prices, not the prices of Paul, but a lot of people are trying to scam using the Paul's name. So like if we were just gonna do the technical analysis, obviously you can look and you can see like, okay, sooner or later, Paul is going to get to this point where it's at this consolidation zone. Eventually, it's going to break out either on the upside or the downside. So that's about to be pretty much what happens right now with Paul. But we don't really care about that right now. What we care about is what's going on in Paul. So anywhere you try to go and you try to find the Twitter for Paul, you always get this. You get account suspended, all of this stuff. So every single Twitter is being suspended by Twitter, and they're just being literally taken off of Twitter completely. So this is from Raiboshi Nakamura. So this is the admin of the PAW Discord. And I decided to come and talk about this today because people could probably easily get scammed if people aren't talking about it. And I see nobody is talking about this right now on YouTube. So I don't want anyone to get scammed. So I want everyone to know. By the way, this isn't a scam, by the way, Ryoshi Nakamura. But this is the actual admin of the official PAW Discord. He says, Dear Twitter support, I write to you from an official business, PAW Ecosystem LLC. So they've already established this official business here. I think in the US, let me see, PAW Ecosystem LLC. They said that they've established this. So yeah, I guess they've already established this. You can see inside of sunbiz.org. You can see there's probably some stuff all over here. Paw, you can probably find it if you look for it. So they say they already have an official business, Paw Ecosystem LLC, and you can see right here, Paw Ecosystem LLC, entity type, a Kansas LTD liability company, is filed inside of Kansas. So they started Paw Ecosystem LLC inside of Kansas. So we just got to follow the money trail here. And this is what I like to tell people, like, if you think something is a scam, you have to do your research on it if you want to know if it's a scam, right? So obviously, Paw over here is not looking like a scam at all. Paw is actually an LLC. So if they were to scam people, well, then they have an LLC with an address, so it wouldn't be smart to scam people using Paw. So, anyways, Paw LLC is at here, established here, whatever this building right here is. It says JMM, but it's probably one of those registered agent things where you just put your registered agent's address for your business address. It's how you protect your business. It's how you protect your privacy. I do the same thing with my LLC. So you're not going to be able to see where I live. If you type in Marsellis Media LLC, it'll tell you I live in St. Petersburg, Florida. But that's where my registered agent lives, inside of St. Petersburg, Florida. So this is pretty much where their registered agent is probably located, right? Now that's just some legal stuff right there. But that's how you find whether or not a crypto is legit. Do they have an LLC? Well, Paul has an LLC, and we found where their registered agent is. So we got that on lock. So let's keep going over this. So it says we have a few Twitter accounts, such as the following. So if you go to Paul Ecosystem, it's been suspended. Paul Shibarium, it's been suspended. Paul Burn IO, it's been suspended. And Paul Ethereum is suspended also. So all of these are being suspended by Twitter. And it says, we are trying to build a Twitter brand for our business. Last week, you banned Paul Shibarium and responded to us with an apology for this mistake. And they said, now this week you've banned all the accounts. And they said, from what I can see, there are scam Twitter accounts out there like Pawswap, which is deliberately changed of the letter within the name so they can have malicious links in the profile. And this is pretty much what you see here. So when you look this up, this is the one that they're talking about. It says right here, Paw Sheep R, and then you see that's a L-U-M, and they try to put it there like it's an I. They think they're slick, but they're trying to scam people, and they have 24,000 followers here on Twitter trying to scam people. So this isn't the actual Paw. The actual Paw is not a scam. They're just trying to be the first people on Shibarium. So that's why they're playing off of the sheep, imagery, because they're trying to be the first, decentralized exchange on Ethereum, or I mean on Shibarium. So it makes sense for them to make it inside of a sheep image, right? So they're really not trying to scam there. They have an official LLC. What we need to start looking at are the ones that are trying to act like Paul, scamming people. When people say I got scammed by Paul, you're not getting scammed by Paul. If you click this link in here, which you don't want to click, it says Paul official airdrop. Click to claim. They do not have any airdrops. If you click this, you will not get an airdrop. You will get an air scam. So yeah, they will scam you if you click this. Do not click this link. I'm not going to click it either. So yeah, you definitely don't want to click that link. But as you can see here, they're trying to scam people. So do not follow this Twitter. It's called Paul Shabarium. Paul, Paul Shabarlam. That's what they call it here. But yeah, you don't want to click this one, and it's obvious that it's a scam because if you go down here, it has 94,000 views, has 5,267 retweets, but it only has 64 likes. And then this one's similar, with 9,231 views, 755 retweets, and 22 likes. So you can tell all these posts here are scams, and then they start to retweet things trying to look like the official Paul. So they're really, doing some malicious stuff here. You don't want to follow them. There are probably fake followers that they have, but some real people are probably following them and getting scammed. Because how I found out about this, I was like, I haven't heard anything from Pawswap in the longest time. I'm like, this is weird because they haven't said anything. And I usually get Twitter updates, and I start looking, I'm like, oh, wow, because they're deleted from everywhere on Twitter. So they're not updating me on anything new with Paw, because I like to keep up with all the cryptos that I follow. So when I come to find out, like, I was like, oh, wait, why can't I find Paul? I come over here on CoinGecko, and it says that their Twitter is suspended. And then I come over here and type in Paul just to find out that there's a scammer trying to scam people acting like they are Paul. I'm like, where is the official Paul? Like, you try to find this, but you can't. So this is really bad right now. You don't want to get scammed, none of that stuff. So stay away from it. This is the only real one you can trust so far, Riboshi Nakamura, and it actually sends you straight here to the Pawswap actual swap. And then you click here and it brings you to the actual swap. So that's what I'll say there. With that, you definitely want to be careful. But if anything, it's best to just go straight to the Paw from CoinGecko. Like, just go to CoinGecko, click Paw ecosystem or Paw co-swap. So yeah, just click the Paw ecosystem one or the Paw ecoswap. And that's the easiest way for you to find Paw, right? And yeah, you just want to go directly from CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Now, over here you see the not here, but this is the information going on with Paw right now. We'll go over that, but I still want to go over this with Paw ecosystem because this is still pretty interesting. But yeah, Riboshi Nakamura is the one that you would want to look at. But yes, interesting how they're deleting people. Well, deleting the real Paws, but they're leaving the scam Paw. Like, that's pretty interesting. That's weird. But anyways, it says we have applied for Twitter Gold, which I'd hope would fix this issue, but have yet to hear about the application. We request that our Twitter Gold application he put told, but he meant gold. Twitter Gold application is reviewed as soon as possible. I'm sure you can agree that a mistake like this happening once can be accepted on both sides, but a second time within a week after already getting an apology is extremely dissatisfying. So yeah, this definitely sucks for the Paul community, but that's why I decided to make this video, because they definitely need some help getting reinstated back on Twitter. So yeah, Elon Musk needs to hear this and watch this video. But yeah, pay attention. Do not get scammed. They don't have an official Twitter right now. So anyone claiming that is the official Twitter is lying, unless it's that one account that I just now showed you, which is Riboshi Nakamura. And yeah, this is the official admin for the Paw Discord. So that's the only one you can really trust right now. But over here, you can also see total burnt Paw is at $1,900. Not much has been burnt. $1,961. So that'll get burnt like if and when the actual actual Shibarium comes out and Paul builds on it. then you'll start to see those burns being implemented. But over here, you can also see total market cap is at $43 million. So that's pretty good as well. 43 million market cap. And then all that other good stuff here. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and bring this to you all. We now have 9,333 holders here. So yeah, more people are joining Paul. So we just need to get that Twitter reinstated because right now there's scammers out there trying to scam people. But anyways, looking over here at the technicals for Paul, like I was saying earlier, expect for another large movement here in Paul. Now, what you could say is whether or not it's going to be bullish or bearish. Well, we do already know for Bitcoin and for all of crypto and all financial markets in general. If you click here, we're going to have the Fed interest rate decision tomorrow, and they're going to be having the the Fed meeting tomorrow. So they're going to have a whole press conference tomorrow for the Fed, and they're going to make their interest rate decision, which means that's going to tell whether or not cryptos are going to be bullish or bearish. There is going to be tomorrow. And see, the nice thing about technical is that a lot of people don't understand. Technical analysis doesn't exist without fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis are what's happening with the company fundamentally, or what's happening with geopolitics, what's happening with global economics. That's pretty much what is running technical analysis. Because leading up to this, every single crypto looks exactly like this. They're all building the same pattern because traders and large whales are trading according to what's about to happen tomorrow. Because if you actually come over here and you compare Paul to Bitcoin, literally everything is following the same path right now. They may look a little bit different, but they're all following the same path, each and every single one of them. Each and every single crypto out there is consolidating at this moment, and it's because of global economics, geopolitics. They're all following the same pattern. So you want to be careful, and you just want to watch primarily Bitcoin, but Paul has a pretty good pattern that's showing up here. So the Paul pattern deems to be very good right now. So I'm following this pattern here, and I'll let you all know what happens tomorrow. And definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, all that good stuff, because then you'll see my other videos. I'll probably mention it on those as well. I do a technical analysis on Bitcoin every day through my Baby Doge videos if you want to see that. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just wanted to bring this to your attention about the whole Pawswap and the fake Twitters going on. So yeah, definitely be careful with that. But yeah, anyways, hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, don't forget to come to cryptomillionaires.shop if you want to get some Crypto Millionaires merch. We got the Crypto Millionaire Established 2023 merch, Crypto Vibe shirts, Meme Coin Millionaire shirts. We got all of it. Definitely come here and check out cryptomillionaires.shop. And as always, I'll be back with another video.